Hello everyone, my name is Satvik from section CSEF and my roll number is 521 and I am doing the dashboard presentation in this review. And first I am going to tell the total revenue of the world in billions and in dollars. It is 35 lakhs 8,774 110. And when it comes to average cost per visitor, investing on each country and world is 0.9969, so it's approximately 0.99, and the total visitors in the world occurred is this much. And when it comes to, and I was created the 10 sheets for better understanding. And for first one I am doing the tourist visits distributed by the each country, and here you can see I am added country to the columns and visitors to the rows, and it is showing the bar chart. And in second question I am showing the proportion of different attraction categories to the each country, and here you can see I am added category to the columns and rows to the country, and here I am showing the measure names also. And in third one I am showing the countries have the highest average cost per visitor, and here I am added the country to columns and rows average cost per visitor, and we added average to rows, and here we are using the size for measure values in size and measure names in color, and we are adding filters to measure names. And in fourth one we are showing the months are considered peak seasons for each in the world, and here added peak season month to columns and destination to rows, and here added we can change our filter to our wish country. For example, I am set it as India, and you can see the line chart, and for India it is December is the peak season. And in fifth question, and we are showing the availability of local guides for the total world, and it shows the percentage of total visitors have local guide and total visitors have no local guide. And sixth question, and which countries have the highest average cost per visitor, and how many visitors are coming, and we are giving measure names to columns and categories to rows, measure values to rows, and here in filters we are adding measure names, and here we are adding both sum of revenue and visitors. And in seventh question, which month compare revenue and number of visitors across categories. Here I have added visitors to columns and revenue to the rows. And here we are clustering. In 8th question we are clustered destinations based on cost per visitor, revenue, local guide and accommodation availability. Here I am added cost per visitor to columns and revenue to the rows, and it shows it has 7 clusters. 7 clusters indicates 7 countries. And in 9th question we are creating a map showing tourist density by population, and if we hover it, and we can show total visitors. For India it is 90 crores. And in 10th question we are showing the regression line of our famous tourist spots. When it comes to dashboard, firstly I give total visitor count and total revenue generated by them, and cost per visitor which are investing by the each total world, and total visitor is local guide is affecting the total visitor count in some places, so I am placed under the total visitor count. It shows when we hover the yes shows the more count when compared to no, and local guide shows the impact on the total visitors across country, so I am placed it under the local guide. And here we can see Brazil has the more visitors and average cost per visitor. and here total revenue impacts in the total category and total visitors visiting each country. So here I am placed the total comparison of each type tourism, and here we can see beach has the more revenue and more tourists also. And here we are comparing the revenue and total visitors generating by the visitors. And here we can see China is investing cost per visitor more when compared to other countries, and Brazil is second, Australia is third, USA is fourth, India is fifth, Egypt is sixth. And here we are showing the cost per visitor, and cost per visitor has the link with the peak month for world tourism. And here we can edit the world tourism, our wish country, and here we are showing the India. It is the December is the peak month, and once if we go to fourth slide, we can edit filters. Here we can place all countries, and for now it will be show for the total world. For total world, it is October is the peak month for the tourism, and when compared to all months, and when it comes to only Australia, we can edit the filter for our wish. For USA it is we are showing it now. For USA it is June is the peak month. For Australia, August is the peak month, and now we can edit the filter for according to our wish. And we are clustering the country by total visitors, and based on cost per visitor and revenue generated and local guide availability or not, accommodation availability or not. And here we can see 7 clusters. 7 clusters means 7 countries. Brazil is investing total cost per visitor, and when compared to other countries. And here we can see map analysis of every country. We can search our country. Here we can show the density of the tourists. Here we can see the count of visitors, and we can search country. And China, it shows the visitors, and USA it shows. And these are the legends I used for this dashboard, and here are some key insights.